Good morning, guys. And today is 19th January 2021, Tuesday, and I welcome you all on a current affairs here. Slide number one says PM Narendra Modi flags off 8 trains to Statue of Unity in Gujarat's Kewadia. The trains will connect Kewadia to Varanasi, Dadar, Ahmedabad, Delhi's Hazrat Nizamuddin, Rewa, Chennai, Pratapnagar. It will facilitate seamless connectivity, increasing tourism, and help in changing the lives of tribal community of the region. Gujarat CM is Vijay Rupani and Governor is Acharya Devrat. Okay, slide number two says the Ustad Ghulam Mustafa Khan, legendary Hindustani classical vocalist and Padma Vibhushan awardee, passes away at the age of 89. Awarded Padma Shri in 1991, Padma Vibhushan in 2006, and Padma Vibhushan in 2018, and Sangeet Natak Academy Award in 2003. His grandfather Ustad Inayat Hussain Khan is created as founder of Rampur Swasan Gharana of Music. Okay, Sangeet Natak is highest Indian recognition to practicing artists. And next slide is from IDFC First Bank. IDFC First Bank enters credit card business with lowest finance charges at 9% on revolving credit for eligible cardholders, interest of 36% annually on revolving credit and nil interest on cash withdrawal for first 45 days. But cardholders will have to pay a nominal fee of rupees 250 per cash withdrawal against rupees 500 charged by others. Okay, and next slide says Kiran Majumdar Shaw selected as one of US India Business Council's vice chair. US Chamber of Commerce USIBC announced three vice chairs to its 2021 Global Board of Directors. The two other business executives joining Shaw as vice chairs are Amway CEO Milind Pant and Edward Knight, who is the vice chair at Nasdaq. Next slide says UN Human Rights Council picks Fiji in first ever presidential vote. UN Human Rights Council elected Fiji's ambassador Nazat Samim Khan as its president in 2021, following an unprecedented secret ballot after a diplomatic standoff blocked the usual consensus decision. She served as the Council's vice president in 2020. Next slide says GRSE begs $12.7 million deal to build ferry for Guyana. The 1,700-ton vessel will be used by Guyana in its coastal and riverine areas. It will be equipped with two Caterpillar marine diesel engines coupled with twin disc reduction gearbox to achieve speeds of 15 knots. The next slide says Penguin releases unscripted conversations of life and cinema by filmmaker Vidhu Vinod Chopra and writer Abhijit Joshi. In Unscripted, Vidhu Vinod Chopra speaks to his long-time collaborator and scriptwriter Abhijit Joshi about his exceptional journey, provides a glimpses into mind, methods and madness of one of contemporary Hindi cinema's best filmmaker. An Encounter with Faces docu got him Academy Award nominations. Okay, our next slide is about a book called The Dharma Forest. The Dharma Forest novel reimagines the Kurukshetra war. Investment banker Kritik Shashidharan narrates the final days of Kurukshetra's war in its debut book. The first volume of Dharma trilogy tells about Bhishma's wondrous immortal life, Draupadi's love amid erotic jealousies, and Arjuna's war-weary courage. This book is published Penguin Random House, India. Our next news is coming from Kotak Mahindra Bank. The Kotak Mahindra AMC signs up with Climate Action 100 Plus. Climate Action 100 Plus drives focus on clean energy transition and helps achieve Paris Agreement's goal. In April 2018, KMAMC became first domestic AMC to sign up with the Principles for Responsible Investment supported by the United Nations. Okay, next is from our Cochin, Kerala. It says Cochin International Airport commissions floating solar power plants. with a capacity of 452 kilowatts plants over two artificial lakes. Airport's total installed capacity has risen to 40 megawatts, helping it to produce around 1.60 lakh units of power a day. Technical assistance was provided by French company Cielterra. Okay. Now CIAL, that is our Cochin International Airport Limited, became the first solar powered airport in 2015. Okay, our next slide says first ever ice climbing festival celebrated in Nubra Valley. In Leh, first ever ice climbing festival was celebrated in Nubra Valley. The 7-day event was organized by Nubra Adventure Club with the help of social activist Dr. Norden Odzer. Ice climbing is a popular winter sports abroad. Okay, around 18 participants took part in it. So guys, this is the last slide of our day. It says that Nepali climbers first to scale K2, world's second highest mountain range in winter. Okay, as you know, the K2 is the world's second highest mountain range. So one Nepali climber, he climbed that. It says that K2 with its daunting 8,611 meters height is located in Gilgit Baltistan side of Karakoram range. It was the only one among 800-meter high peaks that was never scaled in winter. Okay. 10 Nepali climbers led by Nirmal Puja and Mingma Gyaltsen Sherpa made history. Okay guys, so this is all about our today's current affairs. This much slides we have for the day. Okay, all the best ahead and have a nice day.